everyone, it's Marissa and today I'm doing an Instagram baddie tutorial. So I actually got a lot of requests to do this video and I've been seeing them all over and I was like, I really want to do one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm basically talking about just like really pretty girls that post selfies on Instagram. They kind of have a certain look. They have nice eyebrows, bold eyes, a bold lip. A lot of them wear braids. That's why I'm doing this right now. Let's just get into the video. And a side note, this video is sponsored by CoverGirl. Shout out to them. And all opinions are my own though, just FYI. And we actually have two separate looks. This is one. And the other one is like the same thing but with different lips. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is our eyebrows because that is something that stands out in every single picture that I was looking at. What I'm going to be using is this CoverGirl Bombshell powder. You can use this for eyeliner or your eyebrows. I really like it for my eyebrows. Like, it's kind of weird. I've never seen anything like it, but I really like it. So I'm going to start off with my eyebrows because I always do my eyebrows first. That's just something I do. And then after that, I'm going to take a brush with like the eyebrow wand and I'm just going to blend that through so it looks more normal. Natural, not normal. Okay, so after you have your eyebrows on, we're going to move on to our eyes. And for the eyeshadow, I just want to keep it really simple. And I'm going to do my eyeshadow and then like my face. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Trunaked Nudes little palette. So first we're just going to prime our eyelids up. And then I'm going to be taking this. And the first color that I'm going to get is this little goldy color in the middle. And I'm just putting this all over my eyes. Alright, so then after that color, I'm going to take this color right next to it, the lighter brown. I'm just going to put it in my crease. Put it in the crease, girl. And I'm taking the other shade right next to it on the opposite side, the darker brown. And we're just going to put that in the crease also. The first one was kind of like a transition color. And this one's a little darker. And then after that, we're going to take the one right next to it. This, it's kind of like a darker brown, but it has shimmer in it. The other two are like matte. And we're just popping this on the outer corner. And very last, we're taking this very last color. This, like, it's almost black, but I think it still is kind of brown. And we're going to put it in the outer corner again, just to darken up this look. And then you are going to blend, girl. Blend it all out. Blend that all out and make it look beautiful. And then after it's blended in, I do this with almost every look. I take the darkest color again and I go so carefully and just like, I'm not going to blend this one. I try to go really carefully into the crease so that it's really like a bold color. Then we're going to take this second color in the palette, which is like a light matte color, and pop that on top of our eyebrows. This is going to make the eyebrows stand out too. And that's it for the eyes. Like, well, the eyeshadow. We're not done with the eyes. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some winged eyeliner on these bad boys. I'm going to try to do this in focus, but let's be real. Okay, so after I have that winged eyeliner on, which we did, well, I did, a very, like, thinner wing than I normally do, we're going to go back to our face and we'll finish our eyes after. I'm going to take some of my Heavy Duty concealer because look at these bad boys right here. I'm sure you've been looking at them the whole time. Fix that whole situation up. We are looking better already. Okay, and then for like our foundation, we're going to be using the CoverGirl Clean Pressed Powder, and this is in the natural, or no, the creamy natural. I like this because it's just really light and it doesn't feel like your face is loaded with stuff. So we're going to use this as our foundation. It's going to make us look really natural because it's a powder foundation and we're not caking on liquids. And we're putting this one all over. After that, we're going to be taking the same thing, except we're going to use this one as a bronzer. And this is in the shade Soft Honey. I can't get it open. You can see that it's a few shades darker. So we're going to kind of contour with this. And just go under our cheekbones. Then you can go up a little bit. After that, we're going to go on to blush. And we're going to be using the CoverGirl Trublend blush. Medium rose, okay? So this is so pretty. It's just going to give us a little bit of glow. It's very natural looking. Put it on our little cheekies, kind of blend it in with the contour. Okay, now for our highlight, I'm going to do something that I always do because Girl, this is the best thing I could ever tell you. We're going to go back to our eyeshadow, okay? And I'm going to be taking this third color in. It is so pretty, and it's like a champagne-y color. And I'm going to take it on a brush like this. And then we're going to use it as our highlight. Like, eyeshadow is a great double use as a highlight. So we're just going to highlight it up. So yeah, I'm just putting that on my cheekbone. And I like to rub this like back and forth like this because it just makes it more natural looking. It doesn't like make it streaky. And then I'm just going to put a little bit on like the little part of my lip right there. Moving on back to our eyes. Now that that is pretty much our whole face, so I shouldn't have even put this down. This little smudger part of this brush. I'm going to go back to that glittery brown at the end. Well, shimmery, not really glittery. On our lower lash line. It's just going to give us a little bit of a smokier look without making the look really dark. Like, it's still a simple look. And I'm going to take the brush that I always use for my inner corners and like all of my tutorials, and we're going to go with the very first color, and we're going to put that in my inner corners. This is just my thing. You don't have to do it. I do it in literally every tutorial because I just love doing it because it just opens up my eyes. And I just put that on my inner corner. We're going to go with this CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara, and we're going to put that on the top, and then we're going to apply some lashes. I like to start with a simple coat of mascara so they blend better. Alright, and then I'm using some lashes, and to be honest, here's what they look like. I really do not know what brand they are. I got them in New York City IMATs, if you guys remember me talking about that. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, just get some lashes at you. So now we have our lashes on, and these ones are a little bit big. So I'm going to take the same mascara and put it on my lower lashes just because I really feel like I need them because I have extremely big lashes on right now. Oh no. Okay, and then that is it for like our eye look, I guess. We're going to go on to our lips, and this look can be two different looks because the first look, I have these two lipsticks, okay? This is the Sphynx. Sphynx? I don't know. I don't even want to try, but I did, but I don't want to know anymore. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to outline my lips a little bit further than they're natural. Probably just my top one. My bottom lip is okay, but my top lip has always been really small, so I'm going to outline that one a little extra. Alright, and that is literally it for the first look. So you can decide if you like it with a nude lip, or we're going to do this crazy bold black lip after this. Okay, and then we're going to do it with this one. I literally just saw both of these, and I was like, this is what, like, these two inspired this, because I was like, girl, that's what they remind me of. So this next one is the Panther. I literally been dying for black lipstick. So here we go. Okay, and then this is the black lip, so it's not like super black, which I actually really like. It's kind of like a more gray black, but like still really dark. And I'm totally in love. I love it with the eyelashes, love it with this makeup look. I love it. So this one's my favorite, but let me know what your favorite is for the lips. Like I said, you could switch it up to whatever you want if you're recreating this look. You can have a softer lip and keep the eyes the boldest part, or you can have a bold lip and make them both bold, whatever you want. Yeah, that was the whole tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.